This episode of Calgary Basement Sessions is sponsored by Cornerstone Music Cafe.
For more information on Cornerstone, visit cornerstonemusic.ca.
Are you ready?
I'm good.
Are you comfortable?
Yep.
Are you happy?
I think we're good.
Let's do it.
Hey, welcome to Calgary Basement Sessions. I'm Ben Price.
And I'm Ben Montgomery.
And today we're talking to Marley Clare. Marley Clare is a country singer-songwriter from High River, Alberta. Marley was fortunate to grow up in a very musical family and picked up her first instrument, a mandolin, at only 8 years old, where she played alongside her dad and older sister. As a 23-year-old girl trying to navigate her way through early adulthood, Marley considers herself a very open book when it comes to her music. With inspirations such as Casey Musgraves, Miranda Lambert, and Gretchen Wilson, Marley writes songs which are both witty and relatable. And she is not afraid to get up close and personal with her listeners.
Welcome.
I only
Thank
messed
you
up
so
once.
much.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We'll edit that bit out.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Good for you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me.
No,
I'm
it's
super excited.
it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Yeah. So you're not originally from Calgary. You're from High River.
Yes.
I've never been to High River before. Tell me about High River.
You've been through
Yeah.
High River.
I've been through High River. I've been through a river. I don't know if it was high or not, but
Yeah.
explain High River to a person that's never been there before.
Well, actually, I grew up on an acreage. It's like right in between High River and Okotoks, if you've been to Okotoks. So I went to school in Okotoks, actually, but
Okotoks.
yeah,
Okay.
it's a pretty good little kind of small town.
Small town.
Smallish town.
Smallish town.
Not
yeah.
small anymore, but
Oh, it just grows
it's
every
growing in
Now there's
population.
100 people.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a pretty good place.
That's fantastic. And you said so you went to school there and you work at a clinic as well, like
Yes.
But in Edmonton.
Edmonton.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I moved up to Edmonton in 2014 and went to school at U of A. So I took kinesiology, and then since I graduated, I've just been working at a physiotherapy clinic.
Kinesiology. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say.
Yeah.
It's it's kind of like physiotherapy. A lot of people do their undergraduate in kinesiology and then do another 2 years of physiotherapy.
That's interesting.
So,
Okay. Wow.
yeah.
So like, so you work at a clinic. So is it like, I'm guessing you have a lot of sports people come into your, like sportsmen come into your clinic as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of different kind of populations, honestly. So we kind of see everybody there, but
Really?
yeah,
Huh,
it's
okay.
pretty cool.
Because I've got a shoulder problem. Like it's really. I'm serious. I actually
Well,
went to the.
come on down.
Honestly, I'm not joking. I went to the doctor about it, and she was like, "Yeah, go see a physio."
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's because I was a rugby player,
Oh, yeah.
you know, and this was my favoured shoulder when like tackling and stuff.
This is my tackling shoulder.
This is my tackling shoulder. you
His
know.
shoulder does nothing.
Yeah.
Lazy.
There's like one massive messed up shoulder, and then the other one is just like super skinny. But yeah, this is my favourite tackling shoulder. But it's messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's messed up. So maybe we could do like some sort of like live physio treatment on our podcast.
sure. Yeah, let's do it.
But I've been to a chiropractor about it as well, and something happened up there.
Something did.
Oh, jeez.
We're doing a podcast.
God, look at that spike.
spike.
Oh God,
I'll fix it.
thank God I didn't peek. But yeah, I've been to a chiropractor about it, and they couldn't really help me. Yeah, so it's like my shoulder blade area.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Is
try physio. It
What
does
was
help.
what's your clinic called?
Integral Physiotherapy and Sports Clinic.
Oh,
So it must be important.
Yeah,
Yep.
and sports clinic.
It's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
We got favorite physiotherapist in Edmonton.
Oh.
Wow,
Yeah.
As voted by the public?
Yes.
Nice.
that's awesome.
Yep.
That means something. In Edmonton especially. Edmonton's all about the ranking things.
It is. It
Is
really
it?
is.
Yeah.
Ah.
They rank
Very
everything.
it's very
Anything they can
competitive.
rank, Edmonton ranks it.
I would agree.
Physio
that.
clinics, theater shows, restaurants, like everything's getting ranked.
You have the best shoes. You have the number one shoes in Edmonton.
I wouldn't doubt if there is that going on in Edmonton.
Yeah. Cleanest, like,
Cleanest sidewalk.
cleanest sidewalk
I bet that's the thing.
in Edmonton.
I love Edmonton.
I've never been to Edmonton.
Really?
Never been. I've been to Calgary, Toronto, Vancouver. That's it.
Oh,
And
I
Tofino.
would go to Edmonton. Make a trip up.
Yeah.
It's fun.
No,
Is it-
I like Edmonton. Don't get me wrong. But it's a weird city.
How so?
There's not much going on.
I'm gonna get so
in-
much hate now from Edmonton.
No, I love Edmonton. I'm usually in Edmonton every summer, and I miss not being there. But there's only like 2 areas that you want to go. One's like downtown,
And the other one.
and the
yeah.
other one's White Ave or
That's
like
true.
Old Strathcona.
Why?
Because they're
is
the
that?
best parts of the town. Anywhere else, you're like, whatever.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I don't really know my way around other than like White Ave and downtown.
There you go.
So
Is,
I
is,
would agree with that.
what's the Edmonton music scene like? Because I'm guessing it's a wee bit different from the Calgary music scene. Is
Yeah.
it more country? Is it more pop?
Definitely
rock
not
and roll?
country.
Definitely more country.
Not
No,
country.
not country.
No country. Oh.
Calgary is way more country. I'd say Edmonton is a lot more like indie folk. So I've done
Cool.
some. Yeah, it's cool. It's an awesome music scene. Everyone's super like open and welcoming there. So I kind of just dove right into just starting to like try to book myself gigs and stuff, and didn't really expect anything to come of it. But even all the venues and everything are like, oh yeah, for sure, like we'll book you in, like super open and welcoming to new artists and stuff. So that's been really cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Music, bands, whatever. Do you know the roller skating guitar guy?
Yes. Well, I don't know him personally,
But you know of him.
but I
Roller
know
skating
him.
guitar guy.
Yeah.
Seriously.
What?
This guy is zipping around all over the place, like doing tricks, playing the guitar. It's never a song.
Wow.
It's and shirtless too.
Always shirtless.
Always shirtless.
And tanned like no one else has ever been tanned before. I have
Yeah.
got to find you a video
Has
of this guy.
it been tangoed? Just like
It
Yeah.
is. It is amazing.
It's funny. Yeah, I got a video on my phone of him actually passing me, and he gives me a little like
Yeah.
nod.
Oh,
as
Oh,
he passes.
friendliest guy.
G'day.
Friendliest guy. Just doing spins and crap, and then like
What?
hello.
Yeah.
Do you still have that video?
Oh, probably.
Okay, we'll have to show Ben after.
Yeah.
You got it. Ah.
This is nuts.
Yeah.
He just kicks about like topless on roller skates playing the guitar.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's just in the summer. Aye.
Yeah.
And he wears a mask now.
Yeah. He does.
Like he's got a mask on.
No way.
All the time.
We should have him on.
We should. I don't know. We don't have enough space. Seriously, it would have to be an
that
on
would go
location.
viral
We'll
if you
just stick-
guys had him on here. I swear.
We'll just stick a GoPro on his head and
Yeah.
just follows him wherever he goes.
I don't know what he does. What does he do? You're from Edmonton. Do you know
like
any info
what he
on
does
him?
other than that,
Other than, yeah,
I
he's
don't
gotta do
know.
something.
I honestly have no idea.
Okay.
What's his
That's
name?
just-
Not a roller skating guitar guy.
Roller
Yeah.
skating guitar guy.
I don't know his
He's
name.
got a satchel, a guitar, and roller skates. I think that's all he owns, and like cargo shorts.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Fantastic.
always the
Is,
same.
is all this the same cargo short?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It is.
Man, we need to
Same
have,
tan, same haircut, same cargo shorts.
Yeah.
we need to have this guy on.
Yeah.
Why have you not told me about this guy
I
before?
never thought about it until we started talking about Edmonton. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Right.
So
You get us in contact with guitar player, roller skate guy,
No, roller skating guitar guy.
roller skating guitar guy. Sorry, I'm getting his name mixed up.
Yeah.
next
that's
time I
rude.
see him, I'll slip
Ask
him
him
your
if he
guys'
wants to
card or
roller
Yeah,
something.
skate down here
Yeah.
and be on
Yeah.
the show.
Sing us a few tunes.
I
Love
think
it.
we've talked enough about his music.
Yeah.
We'll hear more about it when he's on.
Yeah.
But let's talk about your music. You had a single that was released this year.
No.
What
So
is
it's
it?
rele- it's-
Single
it's being
released.
released.
Being
Hopefully
released.
Being released. I just started recording it actually.
Oh.
Yeah, like super recently. So
Okay.
it's called
Interesting.
8 Beer Buzz.
8
Oh.
Beer Buzz.
8 Beer Buzz. And I'm recording it at just a little studio in Edmonton. So it's called Hole in the Guitar Productions.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Usually for 8 Beer Buzz, it's usually like a 1 beer buzz. For us, for me anyway, maybe not for you.
He can have a
Yeah.
sip and he is done.
I'm
He's
dancing.
got to go to
Okay.
bed.
I'm like that guitar player,
So this
roller
says
skate
a
guy.
lot about you. If you're having
all
8
my
and you're like,
beers.
I'm starting to feel it.
I'll tell you guys the story behind
Please.
it. So it was at Big Valley Jamboree last year.
Okay.
Mm.
There was just this
Great
guy
start.
he was partying with us kind of all weekend. And then it was the last day and everyone was like pretty hungover, so we were all just kind of like, I don't know if we're gonna drink again. And so he's like, yeah, I'm not drinking today. And then I saw him like 3 hours later, and he was like drinking a beer and just like having a good time. And then I was like, oh, not drinking, hey? And I was just bugging him, and then he goes, oh, just an 8-beer buzz.
Oh.
And so then I was just like, oh, that should be
That
a
is
country
a
song.
song.
That is my song. That
Yeah. So
Your
credit
song
to
is
him.
"Sip and I'm Done."
Yeah.
Sip and I'm done. Sip and I'm done.
You'll write that for us,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
But it's only like a
Sip and
maybe
I'm done.
like a 5-second song.
Because that's all I
because
get
it's
through.
because it's
he's
done.
Yeah.
hammered.
Yeah. Sip and I'm done.
Seriously, we had a Halloween party, okay, last year, obviously.
Last year,
Yeah.
obviously.
And we got Shelby and myself aren't very social people, so we were like, people are coming into our house, we're not having a great time about it. But Ben has one drink and is just all over the shop. Seriously, like 9 o'clock, Shelby had to drag him away and put him to bed. He'd make his way back upstairs. She'd drag him back down and put him to bed.
I think you're thinking of Rebecca.
No, well, Rebecca just went to bed on
She
her own.
threw
but
up.
Ben was done. One beverage, and I think it was a cider.
Yeah, it was a fruity. It was a fruity
Oh.
cider.
It was a cider. It was,
Well,
cider.
those are more alcohol than beers.
I think it was like an apple juice, like just warmed up. I
Yeah.
don't think it was alcohol.
Aye, it was given to me. I don't even know if it
Oh.
was actual booze.
Yeah.
Like Shelby was just like, "Hey, here's your drink," and I was like, "Oh, this is actually quite nice."
Oh.
And then yeah,
But-
yeah, I was
Oh.
gone. Yeah, but we're not big drinkers. You don't drink at all.
I don't drink at all.
Yeah, so we just drink coffee.
Okay. I
I
drink a
actually
lot
don't
of
drink
coffee
coffee.
as well.
Yeah, we just drink coffee on
I'm
this.
a tea granny.
We just drink coffee on this podcast, isn't that right, Benton? Just coffee.
Yes, just coffee.
Just coffee.
You probably think that's coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, it is coffee. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee right now.
Does it smell like coffee?
That's nice coffee. It's cold.
Okay.
I've spilled it on myself.
Tell us about this studio that you're recording in.
Yeah.
It's small.
Yeah.
Do you know them?
Yeah. So
Obviously.
I was doing a open mic at this place called Duggan's Boundary in Edmonton,
Okay.
and
Where
one of
is
the
that?
guys. Where is it?
Yeah,
It's actually not on White or downtown.
I think that's why I
It's
asked.
kind of in a little in between spot.
Okay.
Oh, a wee secret
Oh.
hideout. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
off the beaten path. But yeah, I did a little open mic there, and I played a couple of my original songs, and then one of the guys who was running it, his name's Jimmy Whiffen, and he just kind of pulled me aside and started talking to me, and then he's like, oh, do you have any of those songs recorded? Because I have a little studio here, and it's all completely renovated. It's so nice. It's just he did it all in his garage, but
Wow.
Awesome.
yeah, it's really cool. So
Proper DIY.
yeah, and then I just started kind of talking to him, and
Yeah. Amazing. So
Cool.
so have you just you said you're just recording your song now.
yeah.
Have you done any more recordings like with Jimmy?
No, this is the first one.
First one.
So
Okay.
yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
going.
Are you liking the process of it?
It's weird. I do really like it, but it's so weird because you're singing, and as you're singing, it's playing in your ears,
Yeah.
and then it's also like he has a drum track going, and I didn't
Oh.
realize, but I'll like really subtly speed up and slow down as I play. So when
Uh-huh.
there's a drum track, it's like, oh wow, I like really
Gotta
have to
follow
focus
along.
on my timing.
For sure. Yeah.
But so that's challenging, but it's
Mm.
really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've noticed that with a lot of singer songwriters and stuff is well, of course they don't really don't have a band with them, and they don't have someone keeping time, so
Exactly,
they can just free flow and do what they want. But when it comes time to going into the studio and actually playing a click track, it's like foreign to them,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good skill to have, playing a click track and playing to some sort of like time,
Yeah.
because it really helps you in the studio. Because I'm a drummer myself, it really
Oh,
helps you
okay,
in
yeah.
the studio. Just laying it down as quickly as possible, because time is money
Yeah.
in the studio.
Yeah.
Time is money. Yeah, fun fact of the day.
Fun fact. Indeed.
But yeah, no, that's fantastic. So have you got plans on releasing any other music or recording any other music?
Just that one to start,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna kind of go from there and see.
So were you rushing that one to production and then taking your time on the others kind of deal? Is that what's
Not
happening?
even really rushing. We're just kind of like taking our time with
Yeah.
it.
Taking our
Why
time.
not?
Not a big rush.
2020 is almost over.
Yeah,
We are-
that's
Okay.
true.
18 weeks till Christmas.
Wow.
Yep, 18
That's coming up.
weeks. Yep. better start the Christmas shopping soon.
We know this because of our episode release schedule.
Mm-hmm.
And did you bring in musicians, or is it you playing and then he's built things over top?
Yeah, it's all just going to be like samples.
Nice.
But, well, I think he's going to do some guitar stuff
Okay.
Nice.
on it. So,
Cool.
Nice.
yeah, he's a really
Uh-huh.
good guitarist. So,
That's fantastic. That's
yeah.
great. So let's talk about, because we mentioned, you know, Ostella from
Yes.
Edmonton. And you were on a podcast. It was on YouTube, and it was talking about female empowerment
Yes.
within the music industry.
yeah.
Yeah. So what's your views on female empowerment? You know, because we,
Oh, man.
of course,
Well, don't
we-
give it all away.
I know.
You got to go watch that podcast.
You gotta, I
Yeah.
can't, it's
Yeah.
a secret. You have to go watch my, yeah, I don't
What's
know.
that?
I'm
So-
not good at talking about this.
So-
I'm not gonna lie.
So what's your experience with being a female and, you know, being a musician in the music industry with gigs and that sort of thing? You know, what's your experience with it?
Yeah, so far I've just kind of been trying to like just do my thing and
Mhm.
just there's a lot of really strong female musicians I sort of look up to, and I think that girls are really killing it in the
Mhm.
music industry. So
Mm-hmm. So who do you look up to? Your female
Casey
idols?
Musgraves is for sure my number one. Miranda Lambert, and those are kind of like my big two inspirations there. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay.
Who's
Okay.
the singer Shelby really likes? She's a country singer.
Maren Morris.
No.
Brandy Carlisle.
No.
Who does like
You
Brandy
saw-
Carlisle?
yeah, yeah. I'm not. But she says this name all the time. She saw her play. I think you were with them
Eh?
last year.
They saw it live.
Yeah. With Bryan Adams.
With Bryan Adams.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Doesn't
I have no idea. But no, but she likes the High Women. You like the High Women?
Pardon?
Have you heard of the band The High Women?
I haven't actually.
It's like a band, a collective of lots of different country female singers,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a super group.
They're really good.
They're fantastic. They've got a song because the band is High Women, and they've got a song called The High
Women.
Woman. That's not women. Yeah, it's so confusing.
Okay.
Go check them out. Yeah, go
I'll
check.
look them up.
They are
Yeah.
really fantastic. Yeah, I think I'm not sure if Brandy Carlisle is involved in that, but yeah, it's really really fantastic music.
Cool.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. But yeah, so of course we have a lot of female artists in this.
Unintentionally, like
Yeah.
I don't want to take credit for that, but unintentionally, we have primarily women singers on the show. this
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, we have
I've noticed that.
yeah, we have
That's
a
awesome.
few men, you know, and a few guys, but yeah, it's primarily
Yeah.
women.
Yeah.
For season 2, you know, season 1 there was more guys.
There was.
I'd say, but yeah, season 2 there's more women, you know,
Yeah.
and yeah, it unintentionally, you know, we just got like
Just chose the best acts.
literally, yeah,
Yeah.
that was literally it. We just chose the people from, you know, season 1 and like the people that we really liked it and they were interested to do season 2 as
Yeah.
well.
Mhm.
And and people that contacted us that were women, they were like, oh, you're great, you know, so we'd love
Yeah.
to have you on, you know. So it's you know, we're unintentionally
The way to do it.
supporting
Yeah.
women in the
Well,
music industry.
I mean,
good.
unintentionally booking them, but intentionally supporting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, for sure. Yeah.
I don't want to support you.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. But
Yeah.
yeah. So where can people follow you on social media?
My Instagram is at Marley Claire Music, and same with my Facebook,
And your-
Marley Claire Music.
Marley, and you got Facebook as well. Okay.
I am. I just started it, so there's nothing really on there yet, to be honest. But
Ah.
We'll
I'm
build the
trying to get
following.
more into
We'll build it up.
into the Facebook
Uh-huh.
stuff.
Facebook is good.
Because- Yeah, because sometimes, I don't know, places will ask for like all your social medias, and if you just have Instagram, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, better
Yeah.
to just be
Yeah.
every social media
Couple follow-up
platform.
questions to that.
Mhm.
One, do
you
you
got-
have TikTok?
I knew you can ask that.
I have it, but
Okay.
I don't have anything on it.
Okay,
But I want to start using it.
We'll follow each other after this.
Yeah.
I'm on TikTok. I'm
He lo-
asking everyone.
He
I'm
loves
asking-
TikTok.
I find the funniest videos on TikTok. Now that I've navigated through like the teenage girl dancing portion of it and found like started liking things that I like. I'm not getting that anymore. So I find really funny videos. It's
Yeah.
mostly comedians and magic tricks now.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's good stuff.
And you usually, you usually do dance videos yourself.
I
you know.
dance myself. I've,
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never done one of them. I probably won't.
He's
but
a great tap dancer.
I am. I can tap like no one's business.
Yeah.
Without tap shoes.
Just twiddling his mustache at the same
Yeah.
time as well.
I make the
There
clicks
you go.
in my mouth like. Anyway, TikTok. Have you heard of Linktree?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Linktree.
So when you
Ah.
get all your social medias lined up, head over to Linktree because you can put all your social media handles on this one web thing.
That's right.
It's not like a site, but
It's like a sort of it's like a web
Yeah.
basically, like a web that
it's like a Google Doc for social
Exactly.
media links.
You're 100% right. Yeah. So like for instance, in your Instagram, you can only put one link in your Instagram description.
Mhm.
Just put your link tree in there, and people click on that, and that has everything. That has your Facebook, your Instagram, your YouTube, your website.
Any link you want to put in there. Like if you have merch, you can send it. You can put that link on there and put it and say the title is merchandise or whatever.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's awesome.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Hashtag please sponsor us.
Maybe they will.
Maybe. Hopefully. Linktree.
Yeah.
Those are all my follow-up questions about that. And carry on.
And carry on.
Well, I guess we're
Yeah. But yeah, I think we've covered. Oh yeah. So your family
Yes.
is very musical. We didn't mention your
Yeah.
family. That was in your
Yeah.
bio.
Well, it's not a podcast about her family. It's
Oh.
about her. Do you want to talk about your family?
Sure, I would love to
Okay,
talk
then
about
we
my
can
family.
talk about it.
You come from a very musical family.
Yeah,
You know,
so
yeah.
my dad, always huge into country music, and he plays guitar and sings. So he was always like, I don't know, we'd have family over and we would all just kind of sit around, play music. I would be playing mandolin. My sister was playing guitar. My dad was playing guitar. Yeah, so he's definitely who kind of got us into that. And then we have some family friends as well who play and sing. So
Mhm.
we just kind of had these jams a lot of the time.
Are your parents by chance from the East Coast?
No.
Okay, that sounds very East Coast. Just like playing in the kitchen or living room or whatever.
Is it
Yeah.
Yeah,
really?
East Coast
Ah.
kitchen party.
No,
You
Nova
gotta look that up.
East Coast Kitchen Party.
Yeah.
I've got so much stuff to look up after
You
this.
do. It's great.
Yeah.
Guitar player, skater guy, East
Roller
Coast
skating guitar guy.
roller,
God,
skate-
Ben.
roller skating guitar
He's
guy.
never gonna come on if you keep calling him.
Sorry, roller skating guitar guy.
Thank
I
you.
apologise. Please come on our show.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then East Coast kitchen parties.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I'll
I've
look it
got
up.
I've got so
There you
much to
go.
look
Yeah.
up. I've got so much to look up. But yeah, so your dad is a guitar player. So what
Yeah.
does your dad do for? Is he a musician or what does he do
He's
for
a
the
carpenter, actually.
carpenter? Okay.
Yeah, so he'll do like people will ask him to sing at weddings and stuff sometimes. So he'll
He
pick
says
up
no,
that
but
kind
they
of stuff. But he
ask.
does it he does it mostly as a hobby, so just plays at jams and things like that. But
Nice.
he's awesome. And that's definitely where I get my country music influence from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Has
guessing-
he written any songs or you do covers?
He has.
He has. Okay.
Yeah. He's just kind of, I sort of got into songwriting just like a couple years ago. And I just started sending them all to my dad because he's huge into music. And then he kind of started writing songs as I was writing songs. So we would just kind of go back and forth. We tried to, we did something once where we picked a name for a song and then we both wrote the song.
Mhm.
And they turned out completely different.
Yeah.
But it was really, really cool, actually.
Wow.
That's interesting.
So, yeah. So we try to kind of challenge each other sometimes with stuff like that.
That's interesting.
awesome.
So,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
really
it's cool.
that's really quite interesting. It's good to have like that sort of like a relationship with your family member as well, like
Mhm.
musical
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Because none of my family are musical at all. Well, maybe my sister is a wee bit. I've got twin sisters, but none of my family are musical. I'm the only sort of musical one in my family, you know. So it's
Yeah.
like sort of. I wouldn't say the black sheep, but like the odd one out, I kind of guess, you know. So
Mhm.
it's lucky for you to have someone that's interested in the same thing, that you're both musical and you can both sort of like flow ideas off of each other, you know.
Yeah, for
you know.
sure.
So
Yeah. And my mom also she doesn't play or anything, but she's super, super supportive. So yeah, I'll like send it to my sister, my mom, my dad,
that's
and
awesome.
they're all really awesome. So
That's fantastic.
my sister actually helped me write my last song that I wrote.
Really?
She just had a baby, so
Aw.
we wrote a song about her baby,
Aw.
my niece.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome. So what is your writing process? Do you start off with like a chord structure? Do you start off with lyrics first, or what's the
It's been it's been super kind of all over the place. I had this one 1 or 2 months when I first got into songwriting where I wrote like 10 or 15 songs in such a short period of time. I was just like so into it. It was just super like new and exciting. So all these ideas kind of came to me. And then it kind of just like, I was like, I don't know what to write about anymore.
Like
so
writer's
it like
block, yeah.
really slowed down. And now it's trying to just like stay on top of it. I'm having to like force myself into it a little bit more, take a little bit more time with it. But yeah, it's really all over the place. I usually just kind of start strumming and like humming melodies, and then as I hum, I'll think of little phrases to put in, and then I'll write those down, and then I record it on my phone, and then I usually listen back, come up with some other ideas, and then just keep kind of going and going until it's done.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. So do you start off, because I know your first instrument was mandolin.
Yeah.
When did you move to guitar? Did you start writing on mandolin, or did you start writing in guitar?
I think I started writing on mandolin when I was like way younger, but then I didn't really get into it a ton with the songwriting.
Yeah.
So I probably wrote like a couple songs on mandolin, and then I switched to guitar when I was about, I'd say like 12-ish.
Okay.
But then
Nice.
still mostly mandolin. And then since I graduated university and have started doing gigs and stuff, it's just been all guitar.
All guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Just
you
because it's easier it's louder. I
yeah,
don't know.
for sure,
Yeah.
sure, yeah. So see when you do these gigs in like in Edmonton and in High River, do you do like a mixture of your own stuff and covers, or is it just covers that you do?
I usually mix originals and covers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite cover to do?
That's a tough question. There's this song called Living the Dream by James Barker Band. And it's like borderline inappropriate, but it's just like super funny. And so I don't know, I pull that song out at some of my shows. It's like super attention grabbing.
Yeah.
So I like to do that a lot of the time, especially if the audience is kind of like not really paying attention. I sing that one, and then usually people are like laughing and
That's
engaged.
awesome.
So
That's amazing.
yeah.
Well, maybe we'll hear that one later today.
Speaking of playing songs,
Yeah.
why don't we do that?
Yeah. Why don't we play some songs?
Okay,
Sure.
let's play some
Does that
songs.
sound like good? That
Yeah.
sound fun? Yeah.
Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. Like it was good chatting with you, and we can't wait to hear your songs.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for having me. That was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
Hey, thanks for watching that full episode of YYC Basement Sessions. We hope you're enjoying all the music.
Yes, please follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click that bell to get notifications from us.